Welcome back to part 5 of Ouija. We lost Steven, but we gained MBM, so that's a net positive.
Yay.
So maybe we should hold on. Maybe we should explain where Steven is.
Steven, he's
So he's in my basement. I have him trapped there. Don't worry. The chain around his neck isn't too tight, and the water bowl is close enough that he can reach it.
So we went to record, and Steven was like, "I forgot." So he called us on his phone and was planning on recording this part while he was at Universal Islands of Adventure.
Well, no. He was going to record this on the way. He's currently at this point of time in his car on the way to Universal Islands of Adventure, and just before we were about to record, he dropped from the call. So maybe he'll be back in another part where he's on the Harry Potter ride.
Our ultimate goal is for the last part to be him on a roller coaster screaming and recording his audio for us.
One thing I never noticed is that this old lady ghost, when you look at her facial structure and nose and hair, she kind of looks like if Beavis was a grandmother and a ghost. That's what this ghost would look like.
Pretty much, if Beavis and the grandma from the Looney Tunes got it on.
Oh my god, that's
Poor Tweety Bird had to watch.
Oh.
Sylvester joined in.
That's the real Tweety and Sylvester mystery.
Oh,
Who's
my
Granny getting
man.
it on with?
That's a hashtag Kevin Smith deep cut. So I'm gonna date this thing. Yesterday, TJ and I went and did the third terrible West Virginia anime convention, and there's multiple. Chris, me and TJ have a question for you. What is West Virginia's obsession with adding spaghetti to restaurants that there's no place being a part of? Like, we passed this restaurant that was like Frankie's Steak and Spaghetti. What the fuck?
That must be a Huntington thing, because up around here, that's really not that prevalent. We have Gino's Spaghetti House, which is like Italian food, so it works. I've never noticed that.
Yeah, you know, like it was like steak and spaghetti, and then it was pizza and spaghetti. Which again, if you go to an Italian place, it isn't, it's too out of the ordinary to find those two same things on the menu. But I've never seen pizza and spaghetti like as the kind of the name of a restaurant before. It's like I don't want spaghetti in my pizza or pizza in my spaghetti.
I like how you took umbrage with that and not the Frankie's steak and spaghetti.
I was gonna say pizza and spaghetti makes a little more sense. There's a lot of sauce going on anyway.
So what you guys are saying is
Chris,
that if I
not
want to...
all sauces are the same.
That is very true, actually.
MBM, you were saying?
What I was saying is that if I were to open up a sushi and spaghetti restaurant, my best bet is to open it in West Virginia, right?
Yes, without a doubt. It's actually your only available position, so...
Except you would only sell spaghetti because people in West Virginia don't know what sushi is.
What's a sushi?
And then
I'll just say it's like a Mothman and everyone will buy it.
And then after that, I'll open up a cyanide and spaghetti factory. And then I'll take out everyone in West Virginia.
See,
We'll
Gareth,
just put...
before we hit record, you worded that like, oh, now he can't dodge the question. So I'm like, oh, this is going to be fucking serious. But
It's West Virginia.
No, it's
What's...
Limburger.
Ew.
were you going to say it's West Virginia? What's serious? Because the answer is nothing.
Yeah, that's true.
The people in West Virginia are really into their fake Star Wars fight reenactments.
Oh my god.
What the
fucking
fuck was
tweet.
up with that, man? Like, if I posted, like, this will be dated by the time this comes out, but if anyone saw the little video, if anyone saw the video I posted on Saturday, it was just, this went on for like 2 hours, and it was all like, at first,
what?
So outside, Tsubasa
2 hours?
2 hours outside, there was people doing fake reenactments, and when me and TJ first went outside to film something, and we saw these like two people in anime get-ups fighting. At first, we both thought this was a legitimate fight because they were both screaming at each other, and then we realized, oh wait, they're just reciting terrible anime dialogue. And then there was this guy came up with a T-shirt that said director, and he gave me his card. Like, what the fuck do I want this for, man?
It's called networking, Gareth.
Oh my god,
This sounds like that
It was amazing.
Kingdom Hearts video that takes place in the snow outside the mall where there's two dudes are
Dude,
fighting.
yes, I fucking love live action Kingdom Hearts reenactment videos. It's the source of all cringe in the world. It's great.
No, the best thing was when the guy came up and gave me his card, two girls were fighting, and the guy came up and he was like, we're this part of the script. He was explaining. He was like, at the moment, this is a unchoreographed, unscripted fight. They're pretty much just freestyling. And as soon as he said that, one of the girls clocked the other girl in the face, and she had to go inside of her bleeding nose to get cleaned up. I was like, yeah, no fucking shit. It's like the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life.
It's like wrestling. It's real.
We take the arts very seriously here.
I seriously wish Star Wars lightsaber fights were this awkward. Especially in Force Awakens when people are handling lightsabers they've never touched before. Like, I wish it was just as dumb and awkward, as clumsy as those live action idiots were doing.
When Mr. Director came up to you, I really contemplated just running away.
When the Director came up?
No joke. When he came up to me, I was like, oh god. At first I thought he was going to try and sell me drugs. I was like, no, I'm good. Like, you can go away, please.
What makes me also feel bad about that situation is when the guy was explaining this to Gareth. Gareth's reaction was, "Oh, cool, that's very interesting."
Don't fucking encourage them, Gareth. God, that's like rule number two.
Because no, it's like how my father taught me to deal with people like that. If you just say yes, hopefully they'll go away very quickly.
So well, not when the question is, do you also want to be in my movie?
Gareth, remember that one time we were walking around somewhere and some guy passes on the street and just straight up asks us, like, do you want shrooms or do you have shrooms or something?
Yeah,
Does that remind me a little bit of that? Yeah,
we were in Columbus looking for buybacks, and some guy was just like, yeah, he's literally like something out of a bad movie. Like, you guys want to get high? Like, no. He asked us if we had any magic mushrooms. That's what it was.
Great vibe.
Yeah, it was great. And then we went and ate at Johnny's restaurant and just made room quotes for 2 hours.
Fuck, that's right. Johnny's Pizza.
Johnny's Pizza.
And spaghetti.
Yeah. Fuck you, West Virginia.
Is every meal outing for you guys just, stuffing your face full of food and room quotes coming out?
Yeah.
Well, what else are you meant to do with life, MBM?
I mean, I don't know. That's why I'm asking. I was just making sure that it is the only thing.
I think that's just all meals with Gareth. It's depending on who it's with. It's stuffing our faces with food and then quotes from a different franchise.
Like with you two, it's probably The Simpsons, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
We're so predictable. Anyway, we haven't talked about this game, so let's continue to not do that.
And why is this house so fucking dusty for?
My allergies.
No joke, I would be covered in fucking hives if I was in this stupid dust-filled mansion.
Did you guys know that the original pitch for Luigi's Mansion was that Luigi won this mansion and the goal of the game was to clean the entire house?
No, it wasn't. That's a lie. You were trying to be humorous and failed. Fuck you, TJ.
Got him.
And actually played that. It's the worst part. I was like, oh, that sounds fun.
How does that sound fun in the least bit? Dude, cleaning in real life is awful. Why would I want to clean in my video games?
Nintendo to make it fun. Sunshine was about cleaning.
No, yeah. Sunshine was about accepting responsibility for the damage we as humans have inflicted upon our environment.
By cleaning?
No. By guilt tripping.
I thought Sunshine was all about Jordan fanfiction of Bowser and Princess Peach fucking.
I mean, yeah, interspecies erotica is part of accepting responsibility for climate change.
I mean, that's conceded the entire series.
Did you just make a Clerks 2 reference, MBM? I applaud you, good sir.
I've always, had that in my vernacular after that movie.
Hey, fucko, it's called interspecies erotica.
Erotica.
You did it. You got boo.
Hey, thanks. That's the last one I needed, actually.
So, Steven isn't here, but he sold me Luigi's Mansion 2, and I played a bit of it yesterday, and don't much care for the controls.
Yeah, not great.
Oh, you kidding me?
No,
That's a great way to play
iffy.
I miss it. It really you lose something about having the second joystick to like so you can move and suck in different directions at the same time. Like you really miss something by not being able to do that.
Do you guys
And
feel
it
like
sucks.
horror games make their controls purposefully slightly off to add to the horror, or is it just a coincidence that all horror games seem to have subpar controls?
They probably do. I think Steven brought that up in PT, and he wasn't a fan of it. I just remember. I think like the earliest major horror games I remember playing were Resident Evil, and you know
Yeah.
those tank controls are just like.
Yeah, well, part of it is just like the heritage is seeped in bad controls, but it just seems kind of weird that still to this day, I don't know, I feel like taking some of the power out of my hands by having the controls be weird makes the scary situations actually tense. Maybe that's just me.
I'd say it's intentional, yeah. I don't play horror games, so I don't know what you're talking about, but I'd say it's probably intentional.
Why are you trying to destroy the Earth?
Because Chris is a big fan of SA2.
No, don't do it.
Fuck you, TJ! Anime's destroyed!
Anime's destroyed.
Thank you, Luigi.
You've killed all the spaghetti.
So Starman.
We're finally playing a Mario game. Hooray!
For a
Starman,
little bit.
Wish you're nice of
Starbright.
the moon to invite us out here.
Points. I hope the moon made lots of spaghetti.
Oh, it's Mario Star. I see.
In here, I was hoping for a nice salami sandwich.
Oh no, it's a letter from EGAD.
So, do you assume there are any clean glasses in this house, or are they all dirty?
I assume nothing is in this. Nothing is clean in this house. Which means a dirty glass is the perfect vehicle for us to drink or have some milk.
Heck, yes.
Oh heck.
The one thing I like about Luigi's Mansion, it's kind of like Luigi's Mansion 2, I should say, is that they kind of put in a Oddworld talking system where the D-pad just gives you different phrases for Luigi to say.
Oh, yeah!
Well, to be fair, it is kind of the best part of this whole game, is the press A to Mario button.
It is no joke like the greatest pointless mechanic I've ever enjoyed in a video game. It's like, I'm so glad it's there, but it's so dumb.
It's up there with hug buttons for me.
I love hug buttons.
Hug buttons?
Dude, buttons to hug stuff, or like in Mirror's Edge when you can first person hug, those are the best game mechanics.
I've unfortunately never played a game with hug mechanics before.
Oh,
And that's why you're miserable.
No joke, I am a miserable person.
That Boy in the Blob remake added the hug button, and that was pretty cool.
See, I hated the original Boy in the Blob, so I never even went near.
It's his
one.
blob, not the blob.
They're all fucking jelly bean blobs, fuck 'em.
Whoa. That's insensitive.
That's right, I said it. That concept is dumb. Why doesn't the blob just do what you say? Why does he need... That game just reinforces the fact that you deserve positive positive affirmation when you do something good. You just fucking do something for the kindness of your heart, not to get a multicolored jelly bean. Sack of shit.
Everything you said just makes me want Hey You Pikachu, but with the blob instead.
That game would be amazing.
But Gareth, yesterday you said that you wouldn't do anything unless it was for a jelly bean.
No, I said I wouldn't do anything unless someone murdered you.
Oh yeah. That's what I heard.
The only reason we're doing this LP part is because we have a hit out on TJ. That's how we got Gareth in.
Whenever
paying him in jelly beans?
when anyone ever says anything to TJ, he just assumes that someone's getting paid in jelly beans.
So do you guys think that Steven's at the park yet, or is he still on the road?
Still on the road.
We never got closure.
I don't
got
like cliffhangers.
He's waiting for the bat signal, he says. So maybe next part. Da-dum.
I love the animation of this guy trying to run away. It's hilarious. Look at him go. Look at him go.
He's
like
fighting
a
for his
Naruto.
undead life.
It's like if Naruto actually moved his arms while running.
That's blasphemy, Christopher. I won't hear of it.
He'll make
How
him run slower. He can't.
How else can we Naruto run in Category 5 Hurricanes?
Oh my god.
I don't understand. Who are you talking about?
I don't know anymore.
Are you? The only character I know that even sounds similar is Boruto's dad. So
God.
Yes, my father is also called Baruto.
I thought we killed anime.
And TJ, you stole that joke from Talking Simpsons.
MBM, did you see that picture of where they're like sitting in a ramen shop, and there's
Yes. Did Boruto's dad have another son that died?
who died?
Who died?
That's dark.
I can love it.
Oh yeah.
Oh
It's
yeah.
like that.
Open
It's
the
like that
chest.
other Chinese cartoon about Gohan's dad.
Wait a minute. If that's the Game Boy Horror, and the Game Boy Color was on an 8-bit system, why is that sprite of Luigi clearly taken from Mario All-Stars, the 16-bit remake of the 8-bit games?
And if the Game Boy's an 8-bit system, how does it support Skype screen share?
Because EGAD is dead.
If the Game Boy is an 8-bit system, how was it able to hack in and display Twitch chat?
Twitch chat.
I mean, they've done that before, so I mean, the Game Boy has untapped potential. My real question is, why isn't this game starring Wario if there's so much money involved?
That's a good question. That's because Nintendo hates fun.
I have to say that when he walks, Luigi's nose is my favorite case of jiggle physics in a video game ever.
It's the only
Second
realistic and acceptable form of jiggle physics.
Now, just put two of those noses together.
Oh. Oh, nice.
Double noses.
Double dose.
All the way, man.
So, Mexi, when did you first play this vacuum cleaning sim?
So the first time I actually played it was, I think, it was at a store kiosk, because, you know, they would just have demos of shit or whatever, and so I played a little bit of it that way, and I don't know, I think I played a little bit at a summer camp, but I've actually never beaten it. I've seen other people beat it, but never played it all the way through myself.
That's the best way to play video games, is watch other people play video games.
It's basically the way I consume about 70% of the video games I know about.
It's through our LPs. I'm so sorry, Mexi.
Why are video games so bad, guys?
Your life should be better. I'm sorry.
TJ, can you LP the 3DS one so I don't have to finish it? Thank you.
I would be happy to let us play.
Let us
Please point your smartphone at the 3DS and hit record.
That's what I was
Thank you.
gonna say. He just uses his phone to record the footage.
Hey
And then we use
guys, it's Chibe coming
Hey
at you with
guys.
another Let's Play.
It's me, Kibay, and today we're gonna have a let's play of
Whoa,
Luigi's
whoa.
Mansion 2.
You guys are-
the Dark
you guys are-
Moon.
You guys are getting a little ahead of yourself here. I mean, you can't just introduce the video just yet. You have to have your 5-minute Minecraft animated intro.
Sets of Evanescence.
Oh
And
god, that was really the prime years of YouTube, where everyone had like a 30
Intro
second
before-
intro for like fucking LP parts with like a bad anime music. Oh my god, I miss
good
that.
times.
That was a simpler time of YouTube. I miss it.
You know the pointless YouTube shit I miss? It was so pointless. You could set your channel type to like a director or shit like that.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Do you remember back in the day?
You could actually customize your profile.
You customize your profile, but also back in the day, YouTube would hand out awards for like the most viewed thing in this in the category for your video and for your country. So back in the day when FTC had our like cartoon commentaries that we broke up and put in parts, we would do stupid shit like change the category and the what our I guess country of residence was, and there were a bunch of videos that got to #1 in like Sweden because
Nice.
because we happened to get something like 1,000 views in like the first day, and we get a bunch of like #1 video in these categories. Like, yes, my life has meaning. And now
Chris.
since YouTube took those away, I hate YouTube.
Chris, can we have the #1 video in Mozambique for makeup with this video?
We're about to, actually, yes.
Fuck yes.
Oh no, it's the monsters.
I'm about to red pill you guys. You've never heard the Monster Mash. You've
I
only
know,
ever
we've just
heard a
heard
song
someone talk
about
it. Motherfuckers. It would have been great. It would have been great if these two ghosts just came out and said, "Come play with us, Luigi, forever and ever and ever."
I'm thinking about the dystopian shithole world we live in now, and that tweet you're mentioning in BM is definitely going to inspire someone to write the song the Monster Mash is about, and it is going to suck ass.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be terrible, dude.
By the way, if you guys want some elite hacks, the boxes that shake, I think, are the ones that have the boys. That's your little
The hashtag good boys.
pure soft boys.
Them boys we're gonna crack a cold one with.
They're a little underage, but yes.
And well, no, Chris. By cold ones, he just means they're cold, rotting corpses.
That's
Exactly.
true. Look at all that like fucking cold ice coming off him.
Oh man, they got a toy plane and everything.
He's got a toy car.
Diddy Kong Racing. One's in a car, one's in a plane. Where's the fucking hoverboard?
I wish Luigi could ride his vacuum cleaner around like that. That'd be cool.
Why was this even a stage in Smash Brothers?
Luigi's Mansion?
Yeah.
I mean,
Because because really it's the only thing that is just uniquely Luigi, which is why it always gets levels in like Mario Kart and Smash now.
I guess. Give Luigi his own games. Give him more games. Give him an Odyssey.
let Luigi say fuck.
Let Luigi have sex.
Gaming in 2017. Tails finally died and Luigi says fuck. What a year for games.
Luigi opens the door and says fuck zone act 1.
He just randomly walks in, comes in, says fuck, walks off screen, game over.
Chris, open the chest.
No, TJ, that's the sign of a completed room. It has to be the last thing you do in every room.
Says who?
It says the Primo Luigi's Mansion guide.
Dude, Primo guys were always fucking ass anyways. I had the Final Fantasy IX one, and literally the advice for the final boss was, enter this code online to get tips to beat this boss.
Oh
Is
yeah.
that the Primo one, or is that something else? Because I have
No,
that guide,
that-
and it is fucking terrible.
Right? There's literally no information. It's just a bunch of codes to put on a website that isn't even up anymore.
I had the Nintendo Power and the Prima guides for Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie.
Oh, it was Brady Games for the Final Fantasy IX guide.
And
It
you
was pretty
still couldn't beat Tooie, TJ? Damn, you suck.
No.
You didn't know how to read, Gareth.
I beat Tooie long before I beat Kazooie.
How?
Wait, you always told us you had 200 hours in Tooie and you weren't able to beat it.
That's right,
Yeah.
yeah.
200 hours that I spent before I beat it.
You sack of shit. No wonder you couldn't
Objection!
beat it, too.
That contradicts the statements you made earlier.
We have to delete the Banjo-Kazooie stream now. He's just a liar.
TJ is the living embodiment of fake news.
Sad.
You caught me.
Is Fortune Teller hyphenated like that?
I
Sometimes.
don't believe is it? Okay.
I don't like it. They should,
People
they
all
should
tell
stop
me all
that.
the time, that's the correct spelling of fortune teller. I spell fortune teller the best.
Fake news.
Y'all like text? Because you're about to get some.
Hack kahaf karf.
See, the first time I saw this ghost, I didn't know if it was a Cyclops that was wearing a hat that looked like a face, or if it was a face wearing a scarf on the mouth.
I always saw this scarf as really huge lips with weird teeth. And it
That's
wasn't
what I
until a few
saw,
years
too.
ago I realized what was going on.
That's a terrible motto if that's the case. She just permanently got a mouth open like, "Duh."
Oh no. See, I'm trying to see what you guys are seeing, because I got it right the first time with the little face veil, but yeah, I'm trying to see it as two big lips, and it's kind of horrifying right now.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
like that. I prefer
Also-
to see it. I prefer to see it as a Cyclops wearing a face hat.
I'm also realizing I missed a good meme opportunity because you said walked 1,000 miles. Damn.
And we could
Could've
walk
brought
1,000
that
more.
corpse back out.
No, just play 500 miles twice. That song sucks. Fuck the Proclaimers, they suck.
It's a terrible song.
Wait, is that an actual song?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have the.
Done by two Scottish guys, and I would walk 500 miles.
Oh shit! Right. Yeah.
Song fucking sucks.
And I would walk 500 more.
Alright.
Gosh, that's a
Moyos.
little racist, TJ.
Like Grant Morrison, shut up.
I'm Luigi.
I wonder what a Grant Morrison comic book about Luigi's Mansion would be like.
It's so dirty.
Well, for one, Luigi would definitely say "fuck" in it.
Chapter 2, Luigi says
The whole chapter was just one panel of him saying fuck on the chapter 3. Luigi has lots of sex, chapter 4, he goes home.
Nice.
end of book.
See, now your little voice there reminds me of baby Muriel and how she doesn't like mac and cheese. It's one of the best scenes in Courage the Cowardly Dog. I love it.
I've
Oh my
only
God,
I've already seen that meme with like used to make fun of Sonic fans.
Yep.
Well, yeah. I mean, what meme is it used to make fun of Sonic fans?
Good point. Oh, Sonic fans. Good thing we're not one of those, right?
Thank fucking God.
Ha-cha-cha.
To reference Bowser. Look,
Thank
it's
God.
Bowser.
Well,
I
thanks
hope
for.
we made lots of spaghetti.
Give me suck, Luigi. Give me suck!
We suck.
S-U-C-C. Suck.
He protect, he attacked, but most importantly, he can suck.
He suck. He Mario.
Oh,
he
yeah,
Mario.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I wish you could suck up the crystal.
What do you think Luigi's gonna do with all this money?
Make a
Buy
crappy looking
lots of
house.
spaghetti.
I will
Maybe
say
we'll find
there's
out
a
in part 9.
there's a continuity error with the fact that at this, the end of this game ends with him making a mansion with all the money you get, but in Luigi's Mansion 2 opens up with him in like a house, but the house he's in doesn't look like any of the mansions you can build at the end of this game.
I think I actually read they picked one of the mid-tier ones and just used that as a base.
I don't think so. Possibly, but I don't care.
No one cares.
We're gonna die one day. Bye.
Goodbye.
Okay, bye.